Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to be here today to talk about how much my car costs me per month. Because sometimes people ask me, is driving a Mercedes EQE 300, in my case, as a chauffeur actually worth it? Today I'm breaking down exactly how much this car costs me per month. No guesswork, no flexing, just real numbers from a working chauffeur. I'm Gigi, the chauffeur, and I'm starting this video with a big thank you for being here. Before we get into the numbers, let me quickly explain why I chose the Mercedes EQE 300 for chauffeuring. I wanted something that looks premium, is quiet and smooth for my customers, has a low running cost, and in my case, because I'm focused on airport transfer, to fit this executive airport transfer market. I check, and the EQE ticked all those boxes. Especially being fully electric, very embraced and accepted by London authorities, and with very good range. Let's start with the biggest cost, the car itself. And I have here two examples. Sometimes Mercedes, they offer this amazing deal with zero interest for brand new cars. A brand new car, it's around 78. I put 80,000 to be a nice number. In 5 years, the monthly cost is around 1,300. But if the car is second hand, or how dealers love to call them, approved used, you can get cheaper. 100% you will get interest. Now depends your credit score, depends the value of the car, depends the deal you find out. Could be for 5 years around £900. If you are buying outright, obviously this cost disappears. But for me, finance is the reality, and I'm fine with that. I heard some information from nice people in the car, very happy to share from their industry, that EV finance deals are often better than petrol or diesel. But please always compare and do your research. Now let's go to charging cost. This is where, from my point of view, the EQE really shines. Because on average I'm spending around £5 to £10 per charge, enough for a full day of work. And most of my charging, you need to be very careful, is done at home and nighttime, my favorite time to sleep. Occasionally outside. If you are forced to charge outside on public chargers, you have to be careful about the cost, because sometimes can be close to the fuel. Please check properly. My total amount is around 125 to 250, depends. The number of jobs, the miles, how long the job is. There are few aspects here, but I put there between 125 and 250. Insurance for a chauffeur vehicle isn't cheap, especially executive cars. My fully comprehensive insurance for private hire use is around 2,700, which I love to pay it in full, because if I pay monthly, I can add up at least 300-400 pounds in interest. EV insurance can be slightly higher. Please check properly. In terms of servicing and maintenance, one of the biggest benefits, the same from my point of view, on electric vehicle is maintenance. Because we don't have to change oil, no gearbox issues, less wear and tear. On average, I budget around 150 for servicing, tires, and all these, as I said, general wear and tear subjects. Car wash in my case, it's close to zero because, as I said, I love to clean the car myself. But if you have a cost with car wash, you can add it here and you can find out your costs. Road tax and congestion charge. Road tax was zero for me up to now, but this year probably I will pay around 620 per year because it's a executive car. It's more than 40,000, and it is what it is. I'm okay with this. It's part of the cost. We move ahead. As you already know, from 2nd of January 2026, electric cars are charged for the first time in years the famous congestion charge fee. For electric cars it's 13.50 per day, for normals 18. In Oxford City, electric cars are accepted for congestion charge fee, but you have to register your car. If you work in that area, it's free of charge. I add here some additional cost which is related with my job and my car, and is a normal parking. Sometimes I'm going to shop to buy something, or I'm helping customers with the luggage and I disappear from the car for a while. If I have an option to pay the car park, I'm doing always, because when I'm coming back I can have a yellow surprise on my windscreen, which is very costly, around £60, and I try to avoid as much as possible. I have airport parking because I'm working, as I said, around airports, and this is variable, depends on how many jobs, how long I have to stay inside the airport. I add there around 150 to 100, which is more or less. Another cost is parking tickets. I do my best to avoid paying parking tickets. Sometimes there are 6 months on a row no parking ticket, but sometimes in a lovely Monday morning you can get on a mail one. Usually I try to contest them. If I win, I win. Case closed. If I lose, I pay straight away. A good news, parking tickets, they are tax deductible from my accountant. But I'm not encouraging you to use this method for less taxes. So let's add it all up. My monthly cost to run the Mercedes EQE 300 is approximately £2,300. That includes everything. Could be more, could be less. Is it worth it for me? Well, I would say yes. It's my choice in the end and my comfortable option right now. Clients love the comfort. Few complaints about space, especially for basketball players. They love the silence of the car, and I'm happy with the running cost because, between me and you, could be worse. If you are thinking long term, electric executive cars like this could be an option. I hope you got the idea, and I hope this was useful information for you. Please do your research, choose wise, and thank you very much for watching. See you on the road.